What's up? What's up? It's your girl Shan and your boy.
Well,
All right, guys. I had to dig for this one because I was like, there has to be one. I don't know why, but Duck Dynasty has like been on my mind lately, and then I was like, I think I found
did
one.
they cut all their beards off or something after the show ended?
I think Willie did.
Oh, Willie did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
They probably did, but they had a video about like where they are now and
I
everything.
love the show.
But
Actually,
we used to watch
let me
the
see it in
show.
Disney World. It was on.
His wife.
Yes,
We saw Willie's
man.
wife.
Very meek, man.
At the yes. I didn't realize it was her. All of a sudden, I was like, "Oh my god, I think that's the man from the Duck Dynasty wife." He's
I was like, who?
exactly, exactly.
What?
I was like,
It is?
get on the ride. But
You can tell she's very nice. She was smiling,
yeah,
everything.
just enjoying herself. So, but yeah, this one is Phil Robertson. Pro-American speech brings House down at a Trump rally. So now I did a 2-for-1. We got Trump and we got the Robertsons in this.
Okay.
All right,
Let's get it.
You ready? Okay.
I got it down to this. If you're pro-God and pro-America and pro-gun and pro-duck hunting, that's all I want.
We're also joined by Louisiana's own Phil and Willie Robertson. I love them. I can learn plenty from these two. Come on up here. Come up, Phil. Come up. Come up. The great people, they've been with us from the beginning, right from the beginning. Smart as can be, and wonderful people. And they hit big. They hit big. And you don't hit big unless you have it. Come on up, fellas.
I got it down to this. If you're pro-God and pro-America and pro-gun and pro-duck hunting, that's all I want.
I think Donald J. Trump, when all the smoke clears, and there's a lot of it, can you imagine what he would be able to do if people would just appreciate the good things that he's done? Can you imagine what he would be able to do if America rallied behind him? Okay, he was like Jesus was like a root out of dry ground. Here comes God coming out of a human mother like a root out of dry ground, Isaiah the prophet said. Just wasn't supposed to be there. God becoming flesh, you're like, whoa. In politics, you get people sometime, they come out of nowhere. A New York billionaire with no prior political expertise. The country says, including me, we'll try him based on the competition. We'll just try him.
I know that's right.
Let's try a mover and a shaker and one that shakes it up. Maybe, just maybe, he might clean the mess up.
Yeah.
Well, I've watched him for 500 days, and I'm like, you know what? He's on the right track. Say what you will, even with his faults. Now, if you think you're going to get a president to run the United States without faults, here's a news flash. All have sinned, including you, every last one of you, including Mr. Trump. We're all sinful men and women. So instead of attacking each other all the time, why don't we come up with something profound? Why don't we try a big dose of forgiveness and love for each other?
Man, I would love to sit down and talk to him, man. That was, man, that's all we get.
That's all we get. I was trying to find a longer one.
Teaser, man.
Sorry. Would you just want to just sit?
Good information,
Man.
Real good information, man. All have said for the short, and that's the thing. Ain't nobody's perfect, man.
No one.
You know, I think that when you understand, your faults, you're open to say, you know what, I'm dealing with this. I'm struggling with this. You know what I'm saying? It's the people that don't think they didn't do anything. They just
Perfect.
I'm no faults.
Mr. and Mrs.
You like,
Perfect.
You already messed up there. You know, when you sit here and say you're perfect, nah, you're not.
You don't already.
You're not.
I mean, and that's one thing about Trump. I don't think he ever said he was perfect. I mean, he came in to do a job, and it was to build up America just a little bit better in certain parts that that had those issues.
He did it.
I mean, even in the black community, I know in the other clip, it talked about that as well, what he wanted to do in the black community. And it just wasn't even the black community. It was just American citizens, period,
overall,
that was being included.
Yeah.
Putting race aside. But yes, it's just that as black people, yes, we see the struggles from years ago that our parents or something dealt with. That does not mean that I want to go through the same struggles my family went through years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's a way for me to make a change for it, I'm all for it.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, other than that, why keep struggling because my grandmama, mama, and her auntie's cousin them did?
Man, if we could all just really take a picture of what he was saying and really just dump it in ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We could
daily.
Oh
man.
I mean, because he was speaking some good stuff, man.
Yeah.
I would just like to sit down with him and just talk with him.
And I'm sorry, it was very short. Because I was into it. I was like, oh my
short
God.
and good.
It was short and it was to the point.
Yeah, it's to the
because
point, man.
he already told you at the beginning, hey, what you would say, pro-gun, pro-America, pro-drug hunting.
Yeah.
Hey, we got something to eat. We got something to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
Hey, and we got something that's going to build us up. I mean, who would want that?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't eat
too.
junk or nothing. But
Family, that's another
know.
one. We're going to give you guys a big peace. We
and
catch
we'll
you in the
see
next
y'all
video.
later. Come back next time. Serious. All right.